Are you still looking at me? Why you still looking at me?
What's good, people? Back to do more reactions to basically to try to catch up, because with games and trailers from Comic-Con, it's just completely showing up and blowing up more stuff that through the internet, and everybody is just about to lose their shit. And I'm trying my best to try to catch up, because, you know, I had to be at work about not too long ago, so that's the reason why I'm doing this. So now, you remember the last time I did a reaction of the previous revealed character for SOULCALIBUR 6, and somehow I kind of, you know, blur out some of the names that I simply said that what would happen if some of the other characters will make it to the cut. And I did say Voldo, and of course that was just my guessing number, and apparently I opened my big mouth about that. So apparently Voldo actually did made it to the cut. So it obviously got posted not too long ago while I was on my shift, and I just gotta say, it's just that was completely unexpected again. And at the same time, I didn't mean to bring him out, but obviously this was obviously someone else who had that theory, and this is obviously a fan service, assumingly, because let's face the facts that Voldo is one of the most disturbed and the most awkward character throughout of the history of SOULCALIBUR. And the way that he's been moving and just swirling, and just his movements are kind of like water. And forgive me to say this, but he almost have that little feel of Michael Jackson. I don't know what it is, but it's just something about him that just make me feel awkward. And I really want to know what his deal. And at the same time, I don't want to get stabbed. Of course, I know about his origin, and there's no point for me to go any more details, and at the same time bore you to death. So here it is, the official trailer of Voldo that's making his debut, or should I say, making his return to SOULCALIBUR. So without further ado, let's take a look. Peggy 16. Unreal Engine. We know how this story goes.
Voldo.
The hell? Whoa, whoa. Holy shit. Oh, okay, that was... Yep. Still got that same moveset in its style of fighting. Okay, I did not see that coming. Holy shit. Damn. Okay. What? Okay. I'm kind of a little stumped right now, because did his ultimate attack, that, you know, his attacks are pretty much like a tornado, and then just dry hump him up to the air? let me take a look at it one more time just to be sure, because his charge attack, by the way, that looks cool. I'm okay with that. So I'm cool with that. One more time. And his gargles are shaped of spikes. Am I not imagining this, or is that actually that he's wearing it? Well, I believe that just happened, and not to mention that his clothing is also spikes from hips to the chest, the back, and also to the face. Oh boy, I don't know what to make of this, but that's Voldo for you, because his outfit is sometimes it can be disturbing and just completely off, and that's kind of scary to look at it. Not to say that his taste of wardrobe is something, but it's mostly that his attacks are just that it's just that terrifying and scary. Well, I'm pretty sure that the fans are very happy to have Voldo back into the roster. So I'm pretty sure that everybody's gonna use him online just to be a cheap son of a bitch. So that his outfit. This is not too late to say that I'm a little scarred, to say at least, but yeah, I don't know. But there you go. There's the trailer, and now give me a moment, because the next video I'm gonna do, it's a promise that I gotta do. This is a special request, so just give me a moment to find that link, and I'm gonna ready to see what's new. So other than that, here comes the moment I'm gonna do the time skip in about now. Okay, here it is. I found it. So this was a request from last night from my good friend and my good homie Emmett's best friend, and looks like he created a latest track that he did with Ghost Bastards called Chop Chop. And looking at the back cover, this is basically what I'm assuming this is gonna be the music style for Joker. So I gotta say, Emmett, nicely done. So I gotta do this because I definitely wanted to give a shout out to him, and you should do the same thing. So let's hear what he got, or what I say. Let's see what he got. Some samplers that he just made. Oh yeah, this is Joker's music right there. Scene. Kudos to you, Emmett's best friend. That was a very, very good sampler. And this is kind of a good tone for Joker to have, if he ever could have his own theme. And I'm pretty sure he does. And speaking of Joker, I'm pretty sure it's already been talking about that it's been confirmed that the actor Joaquin Phoenix is going to be playing Joker in an all-new standalone movie to simply learn a little bit more of the movie about Joker. So that we kind of curious what he's going to be look like. That he's going to be completely different comparison from Jack Nicholson to Heath Ledger, and I rather don't want to talk about Jared Leto's appearance as Joker in Suicide Squad. Maybe the movie's okay, but there are some problems about this. The only two of that I'm okay with is mostly from Katana and Harley Quinn. They're both okay. I'm cool with that. But other than that, that's what's going to be. That's what mostly that's been talking about. And speaking of that, we also confirmed that there's going to be a limited. I think it's going to be either a limited series or ongoing series. What the title's called, Batman: The Three Jokers. So, if you recall that when Batman sets the throne of Darkseid, when he was trying to get the informations, like who killed Bruce's parents, which we know the name Joe Chill, but I think the throne indicated that says there's more than one Joker, and that leads to that big question and big theories of that. Is it possible that there could have been three Jokers that's been somehow tied all together and roll into one the whole time? That leads to the very interesting, because we don't know exactly, because the truth is nobody knows about Joker's origin. We already know the fact that he was a petty thief who decided to become as the Red Hood and fell into the vast of chemicals that became Joker. But we don't know if that's somebody else, or it could be a different story of Joker that that just kind of brings that just brings the whole complexion, because nobody really knows what his origin is or where it takes place. So hopefully we finally get some explanations and answers how all together. And not to mention, for Marvel, there's gonna that not only it's celebrated of the Marvel Knights 20th birthday, if I'm not mistaken, or 20th anniversary, that there will be some titles that bring in the Marvel Knights back into the prints. So it's going to be involved with Daredevil, of course, the Punisher, Black Panther, Black Widow, and I'm assuming that the Inhumans also going to be in that title. So the question is it going to be just a one-shot limited series or just a side story that's completely different of what's going on with the Marvel Fresh Start series that's been going on. So that's pretty much all the information that I looked it up from the comic book website to Newsarama and comic book resources. So that's pretty much all what I gather and give my best to explain it. So that's it for the video. And again, nicely done work from Emmett's best friend. So, and if you're new to his channel, be sure to give support and subscribe to him, and then he'll give his best to give you the link description of the sound guard, and that he'll also will give you some of the samplers of his tracks that he's been busting his tail off, because he is a genius. He knows how to simply do some tracks, chop them up, and just to give it a really good mix. So with that said, a mighty adventure and more trailers that I need to continue on. So until then,